distance. It is very easy to compute the mean for the numeric data. But how will you find the cluster center for categorical attributes? Because we cannot compute the mean. We cannot compute the mean for the categorical attributes. For like yes, no. What is the mean? We cannot. And then how to compute the distance between a data point and the center? Now Euclidean distance will not work. Center is not there. So how we will do this? So Huang proposed that, okay, we cannot compute the mean, but we can compute the mode. Good. One problem is solved. It has its own problem, but one problem is solved. Second, the distance, we will use Hamming distance. What is the Hamming distance? It's a very simple distance measure. That if attribute value are same, the distance will be 0. And if attributes values are different, then it will be 1. So basically 0 and 1. So in the K mode, which is just extension of K-mean clustering algorithm, the center was defined using mode for each attribute, and the distance measure was binary. Binary, if there are two values which are the same, distance will be 0. If they are different, distance will be 1. That is also called Hamming distance. The problem, I will not say the problem was solved, but still you were able to handle categorical data. Now the third problem is that if you have the combination, some of the attributes are numeric and some of them are categorical, then what will you do? There are two approaches. One approach suggests that, okay, we have categorical and we have numeric. We will try to convert categorical attribute into numeric attribute. So if we convert it, we have numeric attributes, and then we apply any clustering algorithms which work well for the numeric attributes. Good. But there is a problem. There is no well-defined way to convert categorical attribute values to the numeric one. So you have to make some assumptions. Your assumption may be wrong. So you will not get accurate results. The another approach is convert numeric attributes into categorical attribute. How? Think about your grading system. I hope that you have the same grading system, that 0 to 60, let's say F, 0 to 40 is F, and 60 to 80, B, 80 to 100, A. So you get the marks and you convert it into categorical attribute. Using this process, what you are doing is, this is called discretization. So you create the bin, and on the basis of the bin boundary, you create the groups. And each point which has got numeric value will be converted into the categorical value, where depending upon the bin boundaries. But in this case, there will be loss of information. How? Someone who has got 90, this is also means students also claim about that. Sometimes we are lucky and we are at the boundary and we get good grade, and so we miss by 1 or 2 marks. So someone who has got 90, so let's say 81 will be A, and 78 will be B. But the marks, there are hardly any 2 or 3 marks difference. 81 and someone has got 99, both will have the same grade. So there will be a loss of information. So we want to handle it. We don't want to change it. We want to handle it as it is. So there are different algorithms. We will concentrate on the first algorithm, which was the Huang algorithm, which was proposed in 1997. That can handle the mixed data set. Again, the problem will remain the same. The problem, how to find out the center, and then how to compute the distance between a point to the center. Now you have two kinds of attributes, and we want to make sure that their contribution to the distance measure are the same. So this is what Huang proposed. So he said, okay, we have two types of attributes, MR and MC. MR is the number of numeric attribute and MC number of categorical attributes. So total number of attributes is M, but MR numeric and MC categorical attribute. And we will create a cost function which will minimize such that each data point is assigned to its nearest cluster center on the basis of the cluster center. Some mathematical things, but don't be scared of that. So here there are two terms. So this is what you should understand. There are two terms. One term, the first term is for the numeric attribute. And here you see that's very similar to the distance measure. If you compute the distance of Euclidean distance and don't take the under root, then you will find the first term. The second term is for categorical attribute. The distance measure that you will use, that they have used, was Hamming distance. And there is a term gamma k, and this term they use for each cluster. So each cluster has a particular weight for the categorical attribute. Why they have used this term? Because if you see the third problem, how to make sure the contribution of the first term and the contribution of the second terms will be the same for the numeric data, for categorical data. So they use this parameter to control the contribution. However, this approach has got some problem. The first, the cluster center is represented by the mode. And I will show you that mode is not a very good representation of the center. So there will be loss of information. Again, I will also show you that the distance between two attribute values, if you define 0 and 1, that is also not a very good proper distance measure. Okay. Again, there are different numeric attributes, and this method suggests that we should have the same weight for all the numeric attributes. But some of the attributes may be more important than other attributes. How to find out that some of the attributes are more important? Gamma k is a user-defined parameter, and user may give some wrong parameter. Then your final result will be inaccurate. So these are the four problems that we have to solve. The first problem, mode problem. So instead of mode, we will have a proportional distribution of all categorical values for that attribute in the cluster represented in the center. Now, I will